fun story about why we are now on Iceland. I asked Vasily if he wants to go to the vacation this year, and he told that no, he has to work and write his PhD thesis already. And then I thought that he dreamed about Iceland, so if I propose Iceland vacation, he can't reject. So we're here. I just told him that this was my idea and trick, and he didn't know it until now. But he's still happy being on Iceland, right?
Yeah.
Typical airport situation. We're waiting for the flight. Best part of our flight. Vasily found a scratch on the door, and although we have full insurance, he wanted to ask if it's okay just not to have troubles later. So I'm waiting in the car because it's also super windy outside and my beanie is in the baggage. It's 90 on the paved road and 80 on the gravel road. Vasily's back, scratches are fine. We just got in. Looks nice. We packed everything to our bag. This we're going to wear now. I love the green and black. And also just from this window we saw airplanes flying away and landing. And of course Vasily took sunscreen, 50 plus, sehr hoch. And the weather is gonna be very rainy 10 days. That's our car at the daylight. First I thought it's two-door, but it opened here. Have you remembered that name of?
Yeah, we are driving to the place called Hot Springs.
Our host was amazing. He gave us some food from previous travelers, informed us about the best weather app, which day go and see volcano maybe, and also northern lights. It's ocean! Also very strange nature here, so it's mostly green and black. Wow! I think the wind is too strong to talk, but I guess this is sulfur. Looks cool. It's 100 degrees there. It's funny to watch hot steam here and then power station there, which uses steam from this hot spring and then transfer it to electricity. We touched the ground and it's not hot. It's around, I don't know, room temperature. I've decided to bring some colors in Iceland. Our first off-road walk, it looked like mud, but actually it's all hard. And it's around maybe 50 degrees cold.
We just arrived to the national park. It's
much more impressive in real life. I like so far Icelandic design and the fact that water is drinkable and free toilets, of course. It's quite windy outside, so I'm not so sure if I should record anything, but it's very beautiful. Real hiking begins now. It's real off-road, no tourists, and a bit dirty. But we have special shoes. Not really special, but I hope it's enough. Still windy, no rain, luckily. So we keep going. We have some fruits with us. Yeah, it shouldn't take longer than 2 hours. There are a lot of random cracks on the ground and strange shaped stones. It's so soft, like carpet, and it's everywhere. Cracks are also not always so small, but for example this one. We have just met first time people on this road and they were speaking German. So this is professional hiking route. We just ate apple and banana and now it's much better. I was almost asleep already because the landscape is quite the same.
1 hour later.
Basically nothing to show. The road is the same. What is our next plan?
Basically today we are going to check in to our camping and pitch a tent.
Also there is funny system of Iceland campings. You don't have to register first. You can just put your tent if you find a place, and then just pay next morning.
Yeah, I just said that we are going to make subtitles for my speech.
Only I can understand Vasily's speech, but that's a joke.
No one can understand.
This was the end of this Göngovergå path. Not the best hike in my life. Vasily will check the route because he has trendy socks on top of the leggings. Best view on the waterfall that we visited at the beginning. We found out that navigation system is working, but we didn't pay for it.
Yeah, but they can always charge us later.
And we also found out that we can use cruise control system. Just super chill when you don't think about the speed, because fines are really, really high. Like starting from $200. It's a big lake. Our first gravel road here doesn't feel good. We're approaching a bridge with one line. So first is on the bridge, first can cross it. We already tried Icelandic skier and it's the same as in Germany. Perfect camping, €10 per person. This is our cool bottle from Silicon and the perfect view. We came to the geysers and there is signs that nearest hospital is 62 kilometers away. We also saw one eruption while driving. It was around, I think, 20 meters or so. Very cool. Water is bubbling everywhere. Oh, the small one over there. So we changed the shoes to be more prepared for dirt, but it seems to be asphalt road. Very, very touristic. Wow! Also there is a little geyser. It smells like overboiled eggs. Wow! What's the massage? This is the main one, but the eruptions now are very rare. Also, fun fact that other geysers are named after this one. So the term geyser comes from this one. So this is geyser. The water is so clean. I love this white contour. There is also a viewpoint at the top. Is compass also compass in English?
I think so.
Then there is a compass and Vasily. While we are waiting for the geyser, I just want to tell that I was sleeping very good today. Not usual for the tent sleeping for me. Also, it was very warm.
We placed our tent between a small hill and our car, so our tent was not exposed to wind. And we also used for the first time our new isolation mats. I slept very well too.
Oh, the waterfall is so huge. I didn't even expect it. And we plan to go right there. The road here feels like running under fountains. Last view on the waterfall, translated as golden rain. We had lunch with perfect view on this small bench there. Now we are going to the next waterfalls, but this was the biggest one.
This is the waterfall that we decided not to visit because of the paid parking. I would say it looks quite nice from this point.
We arrived to the next waterfall. Of course, not so big as first one today. And there is also a campsite, but we are driving further. Today's forecast is not so good. There will be raining starting around from 8 and all night. I found an elephant.
first rain on our road. To be honest, I expected that we'll get more rains. I hope we'll be able to pitch our tent.
We arrived to our camping place. It seems to be a nice place as everywhere here. Today was an amazing day, but we forgot to visit a crashed airplane and it's 60 kilometers back and we're not gonna go back. But we decided to visit Blue Lagoon at the last day because it's just near airport and we can a little bit chill and heat up and relax after camping places. So also excited if we have some time for that because nothing is planned so far. Every day we plan another camping.
We should register on the website due to coronavirus. I don't know, maybe it's different regulations in this area because you didn't have to do it at the last camping ground.
1,500 per person. ISK is, I think, is an average price, and it's around 10 euro per person. Pretty cheap. 20 euro we didn't pay even in Germany or Austria.
In Austria it costed 32 euros.
Prepared our tent. Now washing facilities. Ooh, and this is a nice bench to make a breakfast. Wow, it's Icelandic sunrise. Everybody is sleeping almost. It's 6:30 a.m. I slept very well today, around 8 hours. It's sunny. So nice. Perfect breakfast at camping. It's microwave, refrigerator, hot water, and this is our stuff. Also today we have even something warm. This is from Germany. Tastes good. And the view.
We woke up at 6, made a birthday bread. Now it's 8:30 and we are driving to the first waterfall, and we are also going to see a glacier today. We was driving for half an hour and the nature has completely changed. Now it's a black desert. Almost nothing grows here. We just saw how another car hit an animal. I mean, we didn't see the process of hitting, we just saw the result, but it was a bit scary, to be honest. We already started our hike to the waterfall. It will take around 1 hour maybe. Rain stopped, but we are still in the gummy shoes just to be sure that we are dry. First best investment, second best investment, and third one. Shoes with the wool socks are perfectly dry and warm. Also cool that I can jump into all puddles. We are suddenly in the cloud and it's again a little bit rainy. And there is no view anymore. But I see a little bit of sun there. 5 minutes later, perfect view again. It's a small waterfall, but there is no people. It's so beautiful here. When I see such roots, I remember always a sound of thunder, and it seems like if you step outside, something will crash in the future. It also seems very touristic when you see such path. I'm happy because we had lunch and made a few amazing photos. I'm also always a little bit worried about my hair because once they get wet, they can color everything around. Yeah, we were wondering if this couple will go also to see the glacier from the top where we are going now, or they will already go to the parking. It takes additional 40 to 50 minutes to make this round trip. But not everyone carries enough survival stuff to make this.
Yeah, we still have 2 bananas,
200 grams of cheese,
some cookies, the best survival kit, professional, 500 liters of water, but it's also easy to refill here because of waterfall. What else do we have? protein bar we just ate. Maybe that's why I'm so energetic now. I think there was more carbs than protein. Anyway, I don't consider these bars as protein source. I just wanted to try it. Also, we had sausages, bread, and pumpkin seeds. Actually, we also found out that in pumpkin seeds there are a lot of proteins. Unexpected a lot. Now the route is a little bit boring, except of this waterfall.
It rains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm afraid that the wind can bring this rain to us.
But we have, as a professional hiker, raincoat. I guess it's because of iron. Wow, it's a big glacier and there is nobody here except Vasily, of course. And we finally tried blueberries. They're not too sweet, but just cool to pick up something.
Там будет видно то, что вода мутная.
We can already see our parking at around 30 minutes left. And I don't really like this valley. I don't know. It seems a bit dirty and unstructured. The weather changed so fast. But I'm happy that it's finally sunny. I see another glacier on the way. So funny that from this side it's summer. There it's really winter. This first road is this circle road around Iceland. It was paved only 2 years ago fully with asphalt. Crazy weather outside. We tried to tank, but we weren't able to tank because our card was not accepted. We'll drive to the next gas station, although it's 100-kilometer away, and our card tells that it's only 120 left. Vasily likes to tank at the end when the fuel is almost finished, but I like to tank when it's 20-30% at least. I got the sunburn, although it was really cloudy all day and only now it's a little bit of sun. Vasily's is also red. So yeah, I was laughing at Vasily that he took 50 plus sunscreen to Iceland, but now I'm also considering to use it. Another glacier just on the way. It's like freezed waterfall. Standard touristic attraction number 1 million, Diamond Beach. Crazy windy. Today we are lucky, we had sun and no rain also planned for the evening and night. This hill looks like just a lot of sand is there, but it doesn't feel like rocks. Here gas stations are so small. This time card worked because previously Vasily forgot to activate the swipe option in Revolut account. It feels like we're driving through the mountain. One smaller waterfall on our way, but in a beautiful valley. So we decided to stop before our camping.
We burned a whole tank, which means that we drove approximately 700 kilometers. So we are close to the third.
Oh wow, that's another one! We were able to just run behind the waterfall. Just arrived the next camping and view is amazing. It's already 8 and a sunset and we have to be on time until full darkness. This is a view. Oh. This was me. Today was fucking cold, around 5 degrees.
We just started our trip for today.
We turned to some unpaved route because Google showed that it's faster. It's very beautiful but a bit shaky. We stopped to take a picture with this amazing view. Just a little bit off-road. This is mama sheep with the babies and she seems very angry. I think we can try very, very slowly maybe. Okay. We're again on the hike, but on the small one this time. 30 minutes one way. I wasn't sleeping good today. I had hard times to get asleep because of the cold. I took the second shirt, fleece shirt from Vasily and also his pants and also wool socks. And in the sleeping bag, which is aimed to be used at around 10 degree or 5 degree. And here it is. But I'm more interested with a lot of blueberries. Is it tasty? Sweeter than yesterday?
I would say so, yeah.
I just slept for 30 minutes before the shitty road started. But we still have 13 kilometers left. And the road will not get better. So sweet. It's again a little bit rainy hiking. It's around 10 kilometers in total. But now, when we're here after 2 kilometers, I don't regret it. It's already started to be quite beautiful. Hike is quite boring today. I hope the canyon worth it. Just the same view, the same hill all over. We still have 1 kilometer left, but I don't see anything so impressive. It looks amazing! I think it's worth it. As usually we have lunch with a perfect view. Today we have sausages and some bread, cheese and whatever, like as always. Looks impressive. I'm also curious how this happened. So all the stones are straight, like perfectly aligned, and at one moment it all becomes shifted. I love this view with mountains and black sand and like desert. I'm so excited! Just arrived to our next camping and it's just at that Atlantic Ocean. We have to pitch a tent now. It's a little bit windy, so we choose this place, not just at the ocean, because these walls and the car should a little bit support us at night. It's 7:30 already. We just woke up. Was sleeping so good, starting from 9 or 10. Although it was windy today, but temperature was closer to 10, like 9. And I'm in hundreds shirts. Now it's raining, but I have to go to the toilet. Short morning video on the rain. And now packing everything into the car.
Так-то как и гуси в Швейцарии, смотри, попка кверх.
This is also a canyon with perfectly crystal clean water. Small viewpoint. From this point of view, it's even more interesting. Today we have 4 viewing points, and including one long hike at lava place. It's sunny again! And again this desertish area. I didn't even expect it to be so huge! We're on the way to the second one. It's a smaller one. Also like these rocks, they seem the same as yesterday but a little bit different shape. Also so amazing to see how the water is falling from the top. We already can see hot springs and smell it as well. I love this bubbly texture. Don't feel like we're on Earth. Everything is bubbling and steaming. I feel like I'm ready to relocate on Mars now. This color is like somebody came with a marker and highlighted the best parts. Okay, previously it was a normal smell. Again, there is a power station just near hot springs. Next spot is volcanic lake. I love dead nature pictures, like nothing green, sand, no animals. Another strange landscape. We found a hole and we can't see what is inside, and there is only 20 centimeters of ground, and then so with the flashlight we can't see the end. What's there?
Cave.
The cave. Oh wow. Even some cracks here. Amazing. And it's sunny. Totally un-Earth views.
Пейзаж ровно как в Борейской тундре.
Только на английском.
This view reminds me of World of Warcraft. There was a location in the North Skull. I don't know how it was called in English. To be honest, when I was playing, I thought that such places do not exist in the real world, but they turn out to be existing.
God. This is wow. Everything is black. I guess from here lava came and go through all this area. I love this landscape. So spongy, stone, small fruit break. I try to persuade Vasily to go up. There is a sign that it's forbidden to go there, but obviously there are a few trails. We spotted another hole. So dramatic here with this steam like a fog, like here on the road. And it's really hot. Also the stone where I tried to make a photo, it was also hot to sit. Another hot stream, still dramatic. We suppose that the black part is where lava was. We're still here walking back to the parking lot, but we should go just through these rocks, which is very cool. We just googled that eruption was in 1984, and we also reached the place where magma stopped. And these rocks are not from the last eruption, but from eruptions before. There were 8 eruptions of this volcano. It's 6 a.m. I just woke up, and a little bit ice on our tent and on the ground as well. On the car. Didn't sleep well. It was fucking cold. I cover Vasily with my sleeping bag. It's almost 7. It's 1 degree here. And Vasily is up. But he is in a cave. Vasily always sleeps with the small hole here. I'm not able to do that. We will mix it with Schweinegulasch. And it will be perfect pasta for the breakfast. Waterfall check! Also a rainbow because it's a sunny day. And every sunny day is a good day.
Now we are driving to the next city. I guess it's the second largest city in Iceland, Akureyri. And we have two options how to drive into the city. Either we take the paved road, a paved tunnel, or make a small round trip. And we chose the second option.
This is the last bonus before Reykjavik, so we want to buy like everything we need till the end of the trip. Another stop. We're trying to spot seals. There is a small place to watch birds and seals. These ones are just laying and doing nothing. But one was more active just a few minutes ago. This in the center is like my brother on vacation. Another mini stop to the waterfall and canyon. Wow! Another camping with amazing view. And our tries to dry the tent. It's sunny and windy, so I think it will be successful. And this tent is fully wet because it was under ice in the morning. Our genius engineering idea. Okay, not so genius, but maybe still a little bit helpful. 7 a.m. I just finished my morning routine and I just want to show the worst douche equipment at our campsite. There is my stuff and the only mirror is here and it's also cold. There's a hot tube, but I touched the water and it's not like in sauna. There is also a cold beach.
We're driving to the region which was also volcanic active, and this night we slept very well. It was warm and not windy. We have been driving the gravel road for 15 or 20 kilometers. We decided to take this road because we wanted to make a circle and not to take the same road twice, which would be a little bit boring.
Кажется, вот это похоже на фермерную считается, нет? Roads are really beautiful almost everywhere. Legendary ice cream from gas station. I don't know why. I will try and say if it's worth it because all YouTubers and guides of Iceland recommend it. You first. Is it good?
Yeah.
Really good? Okay.
That's nice. Yeah.
It has strong vanilla flavor. Yeah, it's super creamy. But I don't know, not the best ice ever. But I think best ice cream so far was in Duren. Maybe in Italy. It's cool, but it seems to be from some milk powder, not from real milk. I think I can feel it. We are close to volcanic area. There are some rocks already with a strange shape and black sand. We have to drive a lot today, so all reviews will be about this ice cream and maybe coffee. Just laying here for emergency when I have to drive for a long time and already a little bit sleepy. This is a national park area already. We are very close to the coast. We're just driving in volcano crater. We've decided to make 15 kilometers hike near this volcano field and also beach, which is a part of crashed ship. Excited of the combination of volcanic area and beach and sea, very beautiful, and these big rocks from volcano. I don't know, this is just the best. Thinking to skip next waterfall because I already see a lot of them, but these rocks. And this is volcano. There is also ice on top. I'm definitely in love. It's getting even more exciting. Also quite interesting that there is almost no insect on the whole Iceland. Can't stop thinking that this is the best hike in my life so far. We're just going along the coast. And Vasily loves this place. Why?
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 Because it looks very similar to Warcraft.
Flies here are a little bit disgusting. So they're yellow, oranges, and also bigger than usual ones. We found another place of the ship crash. There is no signs and also no people on this trail. It seems to be a wooden ship. Yeah, with some metal inside. Crazy to see it. Oh, it's a bottle? It's a water bottle? Oh, what was it? This seems like a fish box with ice. Going further, again, magma's volcano spot. It looks like a piece of earth just lifted off. Mm-hmm.
Но за ним сразу очень плотный, поэтому как только сшатаешь,
Okay. This one seems like it was alive some time ago. We're on the beach now. On the way back, a little bit tired, but we did sugar snacks. We could do a round trip, but it would be 15 kilometers, what we planned at the beginning. But now we just go back with the same route, because further it's not so interesting, and here it's still some cliffs. Also we have, as usually, less water than expected. It's 300 milliliter around for 2 hours trip back. Also cool that we didn't meet any people on this trail. So one way it was 5 kilometers. We get a little bit lost. Of course we have a sea as a directional sign, but we don't see these sticks with the red signs anymore, like official trail. So now we're just a bit off-road. It's also hard to walk a little bit when it's full grass. Yay, we're on the trail again. We spotted some sheep. Look at this gorgeous beach. Also this area. So happy, but so tired. We did it! It's parking lot. It took us in total 4 hours.
maybe more.
We're here. This is a big volcano, and we started on this parking and took this 6 kilometer trail to the lighthouse. A bit rainy now, but brings it atmosphere. It's almost 9 and almost sunset. This is our tent in between of 2 bushes and our car. This is a toilet and douche facilities, also a playground.
This is our first day in Reykjavik, and we didn't expect such heavy traffic here. The population is quite small, but there are a lot of cars here.
It seems to be just a village so far. Firstly, we plan not to come here at all, but we have lots of free time, so we will visit art museum and also just walk here. There are a lot of hidden street art. Museum has 3 different buildings in 3 different parts of the city. This one was fine. I would say not the most impressive artworks. We are on the way to the most famous church of Reykjavik. The street is so cool. We're here. I imagine it to be smaller. I like it. Not so touristic backside of this church. And this is really just 1 second out of touristic area. We are on the way to the bakery to grab some coffee and maybe something to eat. From this day we're traveling alone. Small snack. Traffic is crazy. It's only 3 p.m. It's not peak hours, I would say. Also, we just bought orthodontical wax because I lost mine and it hurts already very bad. Outside it's a little bit swelling. What vibe do you think this city has?
Intermediate Siberian town in the middle of Russia, like Perm or
Chubakshari?
a bit better.
I would say the same.
Yeah, all the roads
Here
are
just
nicer,
okay, asphalt is a little bit better, right?
all the grass, more expensive cars driving around.
This part of museum is dedicated to the sculptures. I hope it worth 1 hour walk. We also got a map for the outside sculpture exhibition. Also, I'm a little bit amazed from the host because it really feels like visiting someone's house. He talked with us a lot and telling the story of the sculptor and his house. Gave us also a cup of coffee. Middle of the city is quite nice, but this is only 1 street. What I don't understand is a lot of ice shops. Typical Icelandic person in shorts at 10 degrees. This is the same what we see in the museum, but in a smaller version, because government supports him and bought some of his work. Cute playground and free toilet. Nice view to the lake. Another sculpture of that artist. So chilled. I like this district with the private houses. Today we stop at this nice camping with a big kitchen with a lot of food from other people. Just 10 minutes before airport, and we take 2 nights. For the first time we don't have to pack everything. So excited because volcano is erupting today. It's erupting since March, but the problem is that it's periodical and also the weather is not always good, so it could be cloudy and you will not be able to see anything. But today the weather is good and it's actually the day of eruption. At our first day here, our host in hotel told us that today is not a good day to see because of the clouds. Also slept very well today because of the tooth wax. It doesn't hurt anymore, and we slept for 8 or 9 even hours. We also figure out which clothes for which temperature we should wear to sleep at comfort.
It reached the point 4.5 and seems to stop.
We have to make 2-hour hike to the top to see volcano crater. Yes, it is the steepest hike in my life. We already see a sea and just a little bit away from the top. We already see a smoke from volcano, I guess. It's almost 5 the number of eruption, so it's quite high today. We are really close to volcano and we just saw here, I guess on the video it's not recognizable, but it's red. Crazy how lucky we are. It's 5.2 already and we can see a river of magma coming to us. We are lucky that wind is to the opposite side. Here in the middle it's just bubbling and super red. I think I can even feel some warmth coming from that side. It's really like a small waterfall. But as usually, picnic first. Still can't believe that this is a real nature colors. Also the sound. prediction is that this eruption will end tomorrow morning. So it's really a huge one. It also smells quite bad when you go a little bit down, and you even feel dizzy after 1-2 breaths. I don't know how people there are sitting. Also so lucky that we come at the beginning. So we saw this progression of lava. It almost reached the old level. It's really hot now. So like it feels like sitting in front of the fire. Also funny is that when I had an idea to go to Iceland, I didn't even know that some volcano here is erupting. Then here, when I knew about it, I thought, okay, maybe we can see some old lava from previous big eruption days, and we never see lava itself. Vasily is googling at which location in World of Warcraft was lava and volcano eruption. We're already here for 5 hours. It's not boring at all. The only small problem, we, as usually, traditionally, has only 100 milliliter of water left. Super cool. And there is also a sound of breaking stones on the way of the lava. We found a perfect view. It's only 6% left on my camera. It's like watching a city from airplane at night, with all those trees and some maybe fire. Lava is so close.
It's very hot here and it feels like sauna, you know.
At night it's even more impressive. We're here already for 9 hours. Would not be able to watch even Netflix for 9 hours in a row, but this one is really magic to watch.
This is how volcano looks like from the parking lot, and we are about to leave.
Today was pretty nice at night. We already get breakfast, and now I'm trying to pack everything inside the tent, because it's very tight here. So normally tent is like this, but because of the wind it's really a small area inside, and I have to pack everything. The self-inflating mats. Fortunately, weather conditions didn't allow us to see northern lights yesterday, and we also tracked it all other days here, but it was either too cloudy or the intensity of aurora was not high enough. Finally understood why the ropes are used. On the way to the Blue Lagoon, it's super rainy and windy. The flight was 30 minutes later than planned. Now it's at 1:30. Wanted to go home.